What's your favorite scary movie?
Do you ever fantasize about
damn enchiladas?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Karen.
Let me ask you one question. Are you having fun?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Because I promise you, you and I are going to have some fun.
Oh, no.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Shut up, you bitch hog.
Game over.
Welcome back to a very special Dreadcast.
I'm your co-host, Nick.
They can actually see us, which is great for the video.
They can see me a lot
viewers.
easier.
Yeah. My name is Tom, and yeah, welcome back. There is a reason why we're in the dark. I'm hoping you can tell. I'm hoping you can realise why.
Work it out.
It's an impressive bit of production design, if you will.
Way more than one of the movies had.
We'll get there. We can't get into the shit straight away. We can't get into it. But I have some business just to take care of quickly, just very quickly. I'm gonna like a minute. I saw Obsession last night.
Okay.
You know, new
Made by the YouTuber, yeah?
Cory Barker.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it when we get to like half of the year, wrap up, sum up, half year, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
In a few months. It's good. Two lead actors, actor and actress, whatever. Incredible. She is incredible in the role she takes on. Can't say too much about her role. The story, it's. I think that's to me the weakest part. It's predictable. It's incredible. The film is very predictable all the way through. Jump scares are predictable. They're good scares. Very well written, very well shot. I like that it's in 4:3. I always love it when the director just goes down that route. Good score, good writing. It's suffering for me from that issue that Weapons had last year of you've got to see this is mind blowing.
You get them in every fucking film though.
No, I know, but there are.
I think the problem,
I feel there's one every year.
The problem Weapons had was it was so heavily advertised.
It was.
Obsession,
this hasn't been too
far less.
Yes, yeah. I think that's down to as well. Weapons had Josh Brolin, some big well known names in it. This is completely unknown actors, which is great. I think more directors should take chances on that.
Is it found footage or
no?
Okay,
straight up film. It's a very simple film, very straightforward film. It's quite harrowing. It's quite at times. It's quite. I won't say disturbing. It's.
So you reckon the director will get more?
Oh, easily.
Good.
This is a.
It's a new voice.
This is a made on £5, made 5 million sort of situation. He will. There's a lot of upcoming younger directors in horror. The brothers that did Talk to Me and Bring Her Back.
Yep.
And a lot of them started on YouTube, started on the internet. Cory Barker, the director who did Together. He's a young guy, I can't remember. Mark Plyer, I can never pronounce his name. Who did Iron Lung. There's a lot of young directors coming up, and this is. Yeah, I could highly recommend Obsession. I think you'd like it.
Cool.
It's current. I've only seen 4 horror films this year. From 2026.
That's why you're at the cinema.
I
saw your post about people talking through films.
Oh my god, that ruined it. 3 guys behind us, and they were just had this with Midsummer, laughing at bits that really, as a human, you should be finding disturbing, and it takes you out of it.
Yeah,
it really bothers me. And they were just talking the whole way through. And it's just don't talk in the cinema. If you are, you're a piece of shit. There's the PSA. But I've only seen 4 horror films this year in 2026 because apparently a horror film is releasing every week nowadays. There are so many.
I'm not sure how many I've seen.
We'll catch up, obviously, but I don't have time to go to the cinema and people talking about that. So Obsession is my number 1 though at the moment, and I will say that. Good film. Go check it out.
So it's better than Scream 7.
Just a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Just a little bit. They're like this. They're like this, you know. The other piece of news we were going to do was our 2 films under, but we're going to have to wait till next episode.
Because you can't remember.
Because I can't remember
Okay.
what it actually was. But the criteria was?
From the 2020s and an Alien movie.
Yeah. What I will say is there's not many horror-based films that feature aliens, really. They're mostly schlocky shit, which is good for us for that series, shitty sci-fi films. So you were going to have to take it with a pinch of salt that they're horror in a way.
But we are getting to the kind of time now where alien films could speak like it's a weird sci-fi movie. We'll say aliens.
Yeah.
We don't mean little green dudes.
No, unfortunately not. But
some big alien films are Arrival.
Yeah.
Arrival's not really kind of an alien film. It's a weird fucking time traveling language. I hate Arrival, by the way.
Oh, I didn't mind it.
I saw it at the cinema and I was expecting so much more based on the advertising, and I sort of no,
not for you.
This is not for me.
So yeah, that was what we will be coming to in 2 episodes' time. Next episode will be Strange Harvest.
Ooh,
your pick. I'm looking forward to that. Intrigued by that. That's about it. I just wanted to bring that up.
So this episode, you said you want to do The Descent. I was like, cool, brilliant.
I did.
I've never seen The Descent 2.
I'd never seen it either.
Let's put them together like we did for the Rex and put them all in together. And yeah, so we've got Descent and Descent 2. It's a double feature, guys.
The reason also I wanted to do it is because, well, the reason which I'm now getting confused by is I thought we were on the 20th anniversary that it released in 2006.
2005.
I've seen reports of 2005, but also I'm not talking the AI result in Google. Don't use that, by the way, folks. Other credited reports saying it released in 2006.
It didn't.
No, I know. That's why I was getting so thrown. But so 21st anniversary. There we go. That's a milestone.
Legal drinking.
There we go. We're in America.
Yeah.
That's about 12 in England.
It might have been released in 2026. Sorry, 2006.
2026.
In America. Maybe it was a later American release. I don't know.
Possibly. But either way, it's a good pick. I did actually just remember there was actually... No, there's no point. I was going to start this episode with a funny segue related to The Descent. There's no point now. There's no point.
Okay.
Tell me to do it.
Tell me to do it. Oh, go on.
No, Nick, I can't. Oh, no, come on.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I can't.
I think you should come on.
Oh, come on. No, all right.
You don't disappoint everyone.
Hey, Nick.
Hey,
So
Tom.
I'm still watching Lost at the moment. I'm really enjoying it, loving it. And Divoff is in it. Our friend of the show, Wishmaster Divoff.
Oh yeah,
friend of the show. And his character,
has he got a sword?
he has one eye, has an eye patch.
Okay.
Maybe
pokes
a
it with his
dagger.
sword.
Yeah, probably poked it with his sword. Yeah, he has a cape, obviously.
Okay.
His character doesn't die.
Does he not?
I still haven't got to the point of it, why he's not dying. But do you know that a character that should have died
In Lost?
in the films we're talking about today?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll get to that. that was the
God, that
best,
was awful. That was so
the
bad.
best reference. I'm not wrong though. In that point,
Not wrong at
and we'll
all,
get to
no.
that. We'll get to that.
It's certainly finding some horror films where it's, this character died off screen, so you know they're definitely dead.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more thing.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one more thing. You know, we had great minds think alike about this setup. We're going to record in the dark because The Descent is in the dark. It's clever, isn't it, folks? You can still see a little bit of me. You can still see a bit of Nick over there. Great minds think alike. But I also got these from work. Because we're going down caves, right? But the problem is they are builder's hats and they look like builder's hats.
And I'm wearing a baseball cap already.
So you can wear it. They're fucking heavy. Wow, you look...
Safe.
You are...
I look safe.
You know what? You are wearing that hat.
Thank you, sir.
That's what you are doing. So you're safe. Do you know what I was going to do as well? I was going to find some crappy little torches and tape them to, but time is at the essence. So they're very heavy. So we'll keep them on as long as possible. Neil Marshall.
No, I'm Nick.
Neil Marshall, director of this.
Yep.
I remember him around when The Descent was coming out. He did Dog Soldiers, which is great.
That.
Then Descent, and then it's kind of like, okay, he's going to be something. He's going to an up and coming horror director. He's the guy. And then he did Doomsday. Did you see Doomsday?
No.
Wasn't very good. And then nothing really, nothing of note. The Descent and Dog Soldiers are kind of the only two films I feel like.
Dog Soldiers is his boys' film.
Yes.
Descent is his girls' film.
Exactly it. And I'm fairly certain from what I've read up, it was intentional because he wanted Dog Soldiers was the boys' film, and you don't really get many horror films of an all-female cast, so let's do that instead. Let's go in that direction.
From what I was reading, it was a business decision. It's like, look, there aren't enough all-female horror films. We do a film horror film. You kind of have the market for it.
And
Like, my sister doesn't like horror films, but she saw The Descent before me and told me to watch it. And she remembers it as well.
Very memorable film. Incredibly memorable film. The first one. So we've established it's not the 20th anniversary. We can take that one off. Do we want to get to your...
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to get into
talking through the plot? It's important.
Let's get into the plot. So as per usual now, the new feature on the Dreadcast, Nick is taking creative control on the plot summary.
An abridged plot summary.
Abridged plot summary.
Very, very, very abridged plot
Arts and crafts with Nick.
Yeah.
Is that getting heavy?
Heavy, yeah.
They are really heavy. Okay, we got the darkness. That's what matters. Darkness.
Well, I believe in a thing called love.
I was doing the Chappelle sketch.
I was going for the darkness.
So let's should we take a look at Nick's the wonderful arts and crafts into The Descent. All right, let's see what you got.
An all-female group of extreme sports enthusiasts go caving. The leader has taken them to an unknown cave system, but the rest of them thought they were in a well-known cave system. A cave-in prevents them being able to go back the way they came in, forcing them to try and find a new way out. They begin being hunted by cave-dwelling creatures, who kill them off one by one, until eventually we are left with one survivor in a cave surrounded by the creatures. The end.
I told you, it's a very abridged plot summary.
You did tell
No character names.
You did tell me it was yes, it was very. You didn't even make all the women.
You're getting. I think it's getting feedback. I think the mic is then coming out. You sound louder. Is it because you've unplugged the headphones?
No, headphones are plugged in. Oh, headphones are unplugged in.
That's it. Yeah, it was coming out through the speakers, wasn't it?
You didn't even. You didn't
all the
even
women? No.
make all the women. They were in it for a good portion of the film.
Yeah, but you see the size of the characters. I couldn't get 6 or 7 of them on the paper. Too many.
It's superb. I mean, this is what we were talking about before recording. It's not a film with a heavy plot that we need to sit and talk about shot by shot or scene by scene. It's
all about the aesthetic. It's all about the location. It's all about the characters and their arc. You don't need to talk about scene by scene here. It's basically the basic plot is the whole film. It's good.
Yeah, it carries, I guess, the idea of grief along with the main character of Sarah's past with what happens at the beginning of the film, which is an incredible jump scare.
Oh, yeah.
The car crash.
Yeah.
It's in the first 3 minutes, maybe?
And it's a gruesome one as well.
It is, especially when you see his hand still twitching in the car.
But also, it's one of those weird ones where... there's a car crash. And
if you didn't know that, it's because he didn't put it in his animation, okay?
Well, I also didn't put the whitewater rafting.
They're very important.
Yeah. But that's why they're not just cavers. They are extreme sports fans, because they were talking about one of them's a base jumper, one of them's climbing. So it's not that they just do caving. They're not experienced at caving. They do lots of different things. 1 or 2 of them have caving experience, but that's not their thing.
The whitewater rafting is important. There is a quick bit about Sarah's husband and Juno. The assumption of their affair.
But it's an assumption.
It's an assumption, but it comes back later on.
No, it comes back in the sequel.
Yeah, but I think it adds to Sarah's anger later on, along with what happened to Beth. But
they
still,
don't really bring it up in the rest of the film.
They don't.
No, so you assume, there could be something between them, maybe or not. I don't know. And then in the sequel, it's like, she had an affair with my husband. Yeah, okay, just going to hit us over the head.
So was she having a stroke?
Yes, she was.
During that.
Well, she was covered in so much blood, you see.
Yeah.
But it goes from nuance and subtlety to hitting you over the head with the fucking everything.
Yes, it does.
But I like it's going to sound weird. I like the fact that the crash is their fault, not the other car's fault.
Yeah.
Because so often in horror, or a lot of films, the main characters aren't to blame for an accident that kills somebody. But here, it's their fault. Their car has drifted onto the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
Because they are not paying attention.
Yeah, 100%. But I did think he did not strap those bars down well enough on top of that van.
No,
could have happened to anyone.
Yeah,
harsh brake at a light, young child walking across the zebra crossing. not gonna.
That sounds like a weird video game, though.
Carmageddon.
I was about to say it's the new Carmageddon upgrade. Yeah, with red blood now, no longer green.
It for some reason, I mean, it makes me think of the Final Destination 2. Obviously, the logs.
Yeah,
these are a lot smaller. They're just metal bars, but
and going forward, not back. But I get, yeah,
they go straight through into the dad. You don't see obviously what happens to the child. Kind of thankfully, you don't need to, but the child dies, and then.
But you don't really see it happen to Dad. You just get the shot from behind his seat.
You see his hand
with the hole straight through and blood everywhere. And she's unconscious because she's been knocked out, I guess, either by the airbag or hitting her head on the dash.
What's the time frame from the crash to the cave? When they actually go to the
how
cave?
long?
Yeah,
no idea.
I don't remember it being that long.
It's 2 years in the story.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not saying like specifically, yeah.
Well, no, because she wakes up in the hospital with a couple of her friends there. Juno has effed off because she can't deal with the grief, which I think is a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, but that hospital was hilarious because you've got her breaking down in the middle of the floor and people are just like, excuse me. Excuse me.
You're on my patient.
It's fucking hilarious. It's meant to be a really tragic scene.
But no, it's not weird. Good grief acting.
Oh, completely. And that's not exactly easy to do, apart from when you're an award winner like yourself. It must be, it must come naturally to you.
No, I've never done grief. No, I've done comedy and anger.
Yes.
They're my main roles. Anyway.
Just before we do it, what did you think of the lens flare in the title? Do you like the lens flares?
No problem with it.
It's classic.
Yeah.
I've used that many times before, that lens flare, and it comes back in part 2.
Too much in part 2.
Yes. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So, the film. Our setup of going to the cave.
So they meet up in like a cabin in the which
so it's the Appalachian Mountains.
Okay, yeah.
Now I always thought it was in Scotland.
No,
it's clearly not. I haven't seen this film in maybe 10 years.
I'll be honest, I thought the same. Before I rewatched it, in my head it was like, yeah, they're in Scotland.
That's what I thought. Scottish Highlands.
I don't know why we thought that.
I'm going to assume my brain just went because she's Scottish. The lead actress is Scottish.
I think the whitewater rafting was in Scotland.
Possibly. But
I was watching. Oh no, they even mentioned their Appalachian Mountains. The cars are American cars.
Appalachia works though. Appalachia works, but I mean that's where Wrong Turn films are set. Where a lot of these films are set because of the folklore and
also the remoteness in lots of places.
Yeah. So it works.
A really cool thing I read up about this film with the casting was the director basically thinking, look, we're going to have a lot of this stuff will be in the dark. You're not going to be able to see the actors too clearly. So I'm going to make sure all the characters have different accents. So when they talk, it's easier to identify who is talking.
Now we have 6 women. We were talking about this pre-recording.
We have Irish. We have American.
Holly is Irish.
Holly is Irish. Girl. Juno is American.
Yes.
We have
Sarah Scottish.
An American best friend.
No, Beth is her best friend.
Sorry, English best friend. Beth. We have an Aussie.
She's the small one that is hanging, dies by hanging in midair, I believe.
Yeah, and then we have I think Danish, possibly Swedish.
I thought she was Irish. Oh no, Irish. Oh, sorry, Holly. Yeah.
The one who kind of the first aid one. She's kind of the Danish, Swedish. She's of that central Scandinavia area.
Yeah.
But they all have very different accents, so it's easy to pick out who is talking. Brilliant idea.
It's a great casting idea. Yeah, it's a really good casting idea. As opposed to part 2 where I forgot about the cave divers. The 3 cave divers, the professionals that go to help.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about them because they are so inconsequential.
Everyone is in that film.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're all a bit different. Juno is the most experienced caver. She's the spelunker in the group. They never once say the word spelunk in the film, though.
It's a good word.
It's a
great word. Good game as well.
But yeah, so they all think they're going to a well-known cave. A tourist cave, as they derisively say. But turns out Juno's taken them to a cave that's not been charted before. It's like a new cave system that no one's dived in or caved in before.
Her ego gets the better of her.
Well, we could name it. We could name it after you.
It could be ours.
Yeah.
Of all the risks you take in cave diving, that is not what you do.
No.
And the fact that they were like, does anyone know we're here? No, they think we're at the other cave. Oh, superb.
Yeah, that's the Danish one.
Yeah.
I want to say Danish. She might be Swedish.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the first aider one, who is the one who logged that they were going caving with the search and rescue or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So look, we're going caving. We're going in this cave. If you don't hear from us, please come and find us. Which apparently is the way you do things.
Yeah. Oh, I would hope so. I would hope so.
But of course, she has logged it into the wrong cave because she didn't know they weren't going to that cave.
And what we learn about this cave in general later on through old cave drawings they find in the cave, it's got an entrance and exit, or two ways in or out, whatever. It's like a mile deep or so, right? It's huge. It's enormous, and I mean that alone, you got the creatures or crawlers, I think they're actually called.
The crawlers, yeah.
Cave diving alone terrifies me.
So, you asked me last year, what's your ick?
Yeah.
And I was going like teeth. But that's watching. Personal claustrophobia is a real thing. Like, your room is small in here, it's fine.
But having a window helps.
But then again, I can stand in a closet or a cupboard and be absolutely fine as well.
Yeah.
Because I know I can get out.
Yeah.
Caving. Oh, I've been in a cave once. When I was a kid, we were in Wales. And we went to an old, I think it might have been a slate mine. It was a tourist.
Oh, thing. Yeah.
And you go down in a big, massive lift, and there's 50 people, it seems, all going down this giant mine lift. And we go down, there's loads of lights. And they say, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to turn off all the lights just so you can see how dark it is.
I've done that in Iceland, and it's terrifying.
It's the darkest thing ever.
It's terrifying.
Of course, I was a kid at the time. No one's got a mobile phone. No one's got their fucking phones out, taking a photo of the fucking dark. It's great. And it was only for a few seconds, but you just really thought, Jesus, this is incredible.
I at that point, when I had that happen, it was in Iceland, we were like, are they going to fucking have someone jump out at us? Oh. I'm going to swing. This is not the time for jokes.
Yeah.
But it is. It's... You think when you close your eyes, you can't see nothing. No, there is a difference between closing your eyes and pitch black.
Yep.
There really is. And this film does pitch black very well.
This film does lighting incredibly.
This film does lighting incredibly.
Yes, the Descent does lighting so well.
For sets as well.
Because watching this film, I remember when I watched it originally and when I watched it now... It feels like they're in a cave. They're filming it in a cave.
I felt on edge.
They're on location.
I feel on edge. Yeah.
When I watched this film for the first time, 20 years ago maybe, I thought they'd filmed it on location. Before I rewatched it, I read that it was all kind of sets in Hertfordshire. Not in the Euston Studios, Pinewood. It was all at Pinewood Studios.
Yeah.
They built everything. And despite knowing that before I rewatched it for this episode, I still think that's not a set.
It looks
They're
like,
there.
yes, it does. But then when you get to the point of them crawling through body-sized tunnels, you're like, fucking hell, that cameraman getting in there, that's a hell of a cameraman to do that in a real cave.
It's so well made.
Hell of a job for them to trigger a cave in a real cave and still survive, I mean, obviously, I would say the, I don't know, the location shots of entering the cave.
Scotland.
That's a beautiful shot where they're descending down.
Yeah, the outside stuff was Scotland.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, we've said about there's not much to this film. That once they're in the cave, that's it.
Yeah.
You're in it for the film, and
They accidentally trigger an avalanche, a cave in, so they can't go out. So they have to keep going in. They find the cave drawings, as you said. We can clearly see there's two entrances on these cave drawings. So if we keep going, we will find a way out. But it's over halfway into the film's runtime before we see a crawler.
Yeah.
This film is a horror based on like a natural disaster horror, which suddenly becomes a creature horror. It's not even a horror for the first half of the film. It's a natural disaster type movie, maybe not quite a thriller, bit action, bit of drama, but it suddenly becomes a horror film. Reminded me of Dusk Till Dawn.
Let me cross off that note, because Dusk Till Dawn is one of the best films to subvert your expectations as to what's coming if you don't know anything about it.
First time I watched Dusk Till Dawn, it was on TV, and I didn't know what it was.
Well, you've definitely talked about this before. Yeah.
I watched it's a cool crime film.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're going to go over the measure. What the fucking vampires? Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This film, suddenly, creatures are out of nowhere.
And the reveal of the creatures is incredible.
Yeah.
One
of them sees it, and they're like, "Oh, your minds are playing tricks on you."
Yeah, because you do see it before, for like a second.
You have to be watching for it.
Yes, you do. But the actual reveal is so good with the camera.
Yeah.
It's such a creepy position. It's standing just behind, looking over the shoulder, I think, of Beth, maybe.
Yeah.
And then the onslaught comes. But it's such a good reveal. It's because they are the girls themselves. It's when they realise they are really trapped. Then I think, are they on the bones? They're around.
One of them has already got a broken leg at this point. The Irish one has already slid horrible. Down. She's got a compound fracture.
Yeah.
Scandinavian lady, I can't remember where she's from.
Yeah.
Has kind of put the bone back in so she could bandage it up.
Yeah, that's horrible. That bone break is horrific.
But this is when you're thinking, oh, this isn't a creature film. This is a trapped underground film. This is terrifying because they're trapped so far and they have to find their own way out.
Do you know the Nutty Putty?
What?
Do you know about the Nutty Putty thing?
No.
It's one of the worst cave diving stories about death.
Oh,
it's the guy that got trapped
the guy who
upside
got
down.
trapped. Yeah, okay, I know exactly what. I didn't know its name.
Yeah, it's called the Nutty Putty. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd gone in, but he couldn't reverse. He couldn't get out. He just had to wait there for days.
Yeah. Now you imagine Holly on her own, the character who broke her leg. So she's fallen down this shaft and snaps her leg, and you're that's it. Yeah. So I guess similar to 127 hours, the rock climber.
Yeah.
It's just that alone. This could have no creatures, and this film would still be terrifying.
Yeah, this film was scary before the creatures showed up. Just being trapped in this situation is scary.
What really helps with it being scary is the lighting.
Yes.
The lighting is everything.
It really feels like the only light used for filming was the light from the characters' torches and their glow sticks and everything.
Yeah,
it wasn't lit from elsewhere.
Because why would it be?
Yeah.
Because why would it be? Come on now. Did you, I don't know if this was on purpose, but throughout the film, you start because the characters start to get picked off. Beth goes first, quote unquote. No, Holly goes first.
No,
Holly goes
first
because she's the Beth goes second, quote unquote. Then they split up. They get split up. Juno on her own, Sarah lead on her own, and then the other girls together.
Yeah.
Juno kind of starts to become I want to say there's not really a villain amongst them, but she's, if you had to class one of them as the villain out of all of the girls.
Well, Juno was already the villain because she's the one who took them into the cave. She's
wearing red, and the lighting around her is always red. I don't know if that kind of, and the other girls is kind of green, so I don't know if that's kind of like a red coming across as evil.
I didn't pick up on that.
No, I was trying to look into something that really wasn't there. The other girls trying to survive, they're green. Green is much more of a heroic sort of looking color. Red is more evil, but yeah, I'm trying to film critic it and get really deep into it. Really deep.
So they realise after a little while that the creatures are blind.
Yes,
and they hunt via sound. They listen, but also they're mental good climbers. They can climb on the fucking roof and the walls and shit.
These things have been down here for who knows?
Yeah,
who knows how long?
But at least 3 or 4 days.
At least,
and
yeah. They've
evolved. Yeah,
adapted very well. They've already picked off other miners that have been down there, or cavers that have been down there.
That was a really cool thing.
Yeah,
before they became a monster movie, and they're going across that kind of gap.
She's hooking herself across.
Exactly,
yes.
They're using not the belays, the crimpets.
Yeah, the crimps that go into the rock.
The crimps, actually. Using those, and then she finds another one, an old one, 100 years old one.
Yeah.
No one uses stuff like this for hundreds of years. We're not the first people here.
And they also find a helmet.
They do, but that's a bit later. That's not straight away.
Yeah.
But the idea that because they're stuck and they lost one of their rope bags when the cave-in happened, they can't afford to leave their crimps. I'm going to call them crimps.
Yeah, we'll call them crimps.
So one of them climbs across, putting crimps out, gets a rope. All of them, apart from Juno, then go across, and then Juno comes across, removing all the crimps they were using, so that they can use them later if they need to. That scene is about 10 minutes long.
It's long,
and it's fantastic. Because it's being logical. Look, we have a finite number of resources. We can't leave shit.
Is it where the rope burn happens? She gets the rope burn. Yeah, that even that as an injury is horrific, and it comes back later.
Yeah,
it comes back later. With the cave in, there's scene of Sarah, because Sarah's where the joke. She's trapped with the rope bag. That was making me a bit.
I just mentioned that joke as well.
Yeah, but she's trapped.
How to make a lemon orgasm?
You rub its citrus, isn't it?
Tickle its citrus.
Yeah. You love this one. But that scene where she's just shot, she's wedged in that tunnel with the rope band and she's struggling to breathe. That even got me going a bit because just the thought of it is terrifying.
So yeah, after the initial kind of attack by the creatures when they kill Holly, Juno has fought off like I think 2 of them with her climbing axe. She's killed one of them.
Yes.
She's kind of going in full kind of
pretty
final
badass
go heroics.
Yeah.
And then she hears a noise behind her, turns, and bam! Beth right in the neck.
Goes through the back of the neck to out the front.
Yeah.
And then obviously whips it back out.
Yeah, and then Beth is kind of like shocked and it collapses and grabs at Juno's chest and takes off her
chain,
like pendant thing.
Yeah. It's got something written on it. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Can't remember what it says. Like live every day or something like
that. Yeah. And Juno sort of just sleeks into the
Juno, she just kind of backs away. Like
she sort of homers it.
Homer into the bushes, yeah.
Yeah.
But that injury, you're like, yeah, Beth's dead.
Yeah, so you think.
Well, the thing is...
She should be.
If I was Juno in that situation, I'd be like, shit, she's dead. I need to get away, because I can't really explain this to people. And if we stand here arguing, we might get picked off. So I'm just going to get away. She's now dead, and I can just say it was the creature.
Yeah. It could be the creature. Like, the injury is so specific. Is that what the creatures would do, though?
But the creatures were eating Holly, so just delete her body. We'll be fine.
They're messy eaters. They're just throwing shit everywhere. So once they're split up, Sarah. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of the film when Sarah is on her own. I can't remember. She knocks herself out. I think on the when they all split up, she trips and knocks herself out.
Yeah.
When she comes to, I believe she's attacked. Because is this where we find we see the baby creature and then she's then attacked by the female creature.
Oh, she stomps shit out of the baby.
And then she ends up in the bloodbath, which is as a visual is fucking great. Because it lingers on the bloodbath with no score, no sound, and then she slowly comes up. Emerges. And then bam, we get a jump scare of the creature who is there. You never saw the creature being there. And they have a little tussle. And then at the end of the tussle, she's laying on the rock, silent, motionless, and the creature just sat on top of her.
Yeah.
Can't tell she's there. That's one of my favorite parts of the film. It's so super tense.
They do tension so well in the film.
Yeah, completely.
But you got the bit where the 2 of them are hiding up in the roof, and the creature kind of goes past
they're
them.
spooning. Yeah.
And then their watch goes off. The watch which we saw is Chekhov's watch, which we saw earlier on.
Yes.
It's a shit watch. Oh, my husband gave it to me. I love it. All right, then it's all right. Take it off right away.
Yeah. And they start scampering. And what is that? What is that? Both of those 2, the Aussie and the Scandi, we're calling them, their deaths are pretty gruesome. Because
they get back to where they had been previously.
Oh, they encounter Juno.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they do.
They do.
Yeah,
yes, they do.
They're trying to get over another kind of hole in the ground, trying to get over another chasm.
Because Juno had also found the arrows.
Yes, she had from the previous, 100 years ago, mining guys, So they're trying to get across, and then Scandi is hanging from the roof. Yeah,
she's basically given the fuck this shit, I'm out, and going her own way, much like they did earlier on with the cramps going along, and she ends up stuck in the middle.
And then there's a creature up there,
right above her,
just kind of reaches down, and slashes her throat, and that's it. Just kind of
left hanging. It's that scene though, that specific shot, that location, very dark.
Very dark.
We'll come back to that.
Difficult to see.
We'll come back to that.
It's a good thing they had kind of glow sticks and stuff so you can see what's going on.
Only just, though.
Yeah.
You know,
And then,
visceral light. Very good. Very
Ozzy
good.
gets attacked by a couple of creatures in the tunnel leading up to it. She gets killed.
That is horrific, her death.
They're
No.
ripping-
No, Ozzy is in the...
Ozzy's hanging.
Sorry,
Scandy's the one who gets attacked.
That is horrific because her and Juno are watching Ozzy get killed, and then for Scandy to then be pulled by her legs back through the tunnel, and while she's on her back, just eaten alive through her stomach.
All I was thinking there, the way that she was getting eaten like that was Shaun of the Dead, when Dylan Moran's character gets pulled out of the pub and they just go straight to his guts are everywhere.
I thought of Rhodes from Day of the Dead, Captain Rhodes. But you wouldn't know
Both
that.
go straight to zombie films.
Yes. Oh, yeah, completely. But that's horrific because there's a quick cut of her hands in the air and she's like crying out, screaming,
and Juno's just slinking away again.
Yes, back into the bush. But just, it's a horrible death.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it, you're just laying there and you're helpless and being eaten alive. Like this. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. So we're left with Juno and Sarah.
Well, Sarah finds Beth at this point, who hasn't died.
Yes.
Beth just isn't able to say a lot, but it's like, don't trust Juno. Kind of, Juno did this to me.
And she
could have explained. It was an accident. Juno, I snuck up on Juno. I snuck up on the girl who had just been killing people with a giant axe, and I didn't announce myself. I just snuck up behind her.
Yeah. It was basically it was her fault.
You shouldn't really victim blame, but yeah.
Well,
if you sneak up on somebody,
neither here nor there, really, is it?
If you're killing zombies left and right with a shotgun, and I just walk up behind you and don't say anything or tap you on the shoulder, you just hear me my footsteps. You're going to spin around and probably shoot me.
And that is where Sarah ends her life. Big old rock.
Oh yeah, because she's in pain, and it's a mercy killing.
Yeah,
crushes her head with a rock. Very merciful. So then we're left with Sarah and Juno. They're the two who are still alive. And they meet back up. Sarah accuses Juno. No, Sarah's like, oh, did you see Beth die? And Juno's like, yeah, I saw her die. And then Sarah shows her the pendant that she got from Beth. And Beth told me you killed her.
Yeah.
And they get attacked by lots of things.
They do. Sorry, I was trying to go through my. I completely. I'll cut this. I completely forgotten about my notes basically for this whole recording. So I was like, shit, have I forgotten anything? Well, you would. I was kind of listening. You were talking about Sarah had just killed Beth.
Yeah.
Ends up back with Juno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then asks Juno. So ask Juno, did you see Beth die? Yes, I did. Well, you lied because she wasn't dead. I found her.
They follow the arrows. But how would the arrows really be marked? Because they follow them in the opposite direction of the way the arrows are pointing.
Yes, I'm guessing that people who came in from the other end were doing arrows as they were going along 100 years ago.
So you're going into the cave and they're drawing the arrows in the direction they're going.
Yeah, I guess.
Would it not make sense to do it in the arrows back, saying way out, where like this is if you need to get out, this is not that I know about cave
because then you do the way you're going. Because if you approach a T-junction, you want an arrow pointing left saying we have gone left.
Yeah.
If you have a point going right, people won't go. Yeah, so you point back where you've gone.
Yeah, no, I get that. So
you can follow it to leave.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't really
we'll go with that, yeah. And obviously Sarah and Juno end up in another wide open area. And that's where the confrontation occurs. Sarah has a really good, she's covered in blood, but she has a really good mean mug on her.
Oh, yeah.
Like she is about to fuck you up.
Juno looks like the final girl before the final fight, and Sarah looks like the final girl after the final fight at the same time.
That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah, it looks like Sarah's done her bit. Yeah. That's a really good way of looking at it. I hadn't contemplated that.
Careful. You always blame the cat.
Yeah. How do we get the reveal? So they're standing opposite each other, and they're talking about Beth. Are they talking about Beth? Because then
Sarah brings it up. You know, they talk about who's died and stuff.
Yeah. And then Juno reveals basically that they killed Beth, that the monsters killed Beth, rather than admitting.
And then Sarah's like, "Did you see her die?"
That's it. Did you see her die?
That's yeah.
And then out comes the
pendant. Yeah.
Pendant. Now the pivotal point which unfortunately gets completely negated near enough in the next film. She gets Sarah's...
We won't talk about the next film. We're focusing just on this film right now. So
we haven't got long left
now. Don't talk about this.
Sarah swings the axe.
Well, there are creatures coming towards them
very slowly. Yeah, they're sort of surrounding them,
and there is an exit.
Yeah,
we can see the exit.
Yeah.
So no, we can't see the exit, can we? No, they're in like a mound of bones type area, big cavern, and they are facing each other, and there are creatures around them, and then Juno kind of looks at the creatures, and then Sarah just raises the axe, and as Juno looks back, pickaxe to the knee.
It's not the knee though, is it? It looks like it's like similar to the it's similar to the Beth's throat. It goes round the back and out the front again.
It's painful,
and then I think she rips it back out.
Yeah.
So Juno's pretty much down to one leg. She's sort of hobbling around.
She's in. Well, you see her still kind of hobbling.
Yeah, but
that's going to be a blood loss issue.
Yeah. Sarah leaves her, rushes out to the exit while Juno is fending for herself. And use the shot to add to Juno's injury. The shot you see of at least minimum of 10 creatures grouping up, ready to attack her, and you cut.
We can see them quite well though, because I'm pretty sure they've lit a flare in that cavern. So
you see them all lit up.
Also, the fact that it's lit up by kind of fire, the flare, which kind of flickers a bit, makes it look even creepier.
Yes,
because the shadows are moving
completely. Yeah, completely. Yeah. It looks like it darts around them a bit. We'll cut to Sarah escaping. Basically, it looks like she's crawling up bones.
Yeah,
it's very similar to the end of Descent 2, sort of crawling up. And we only hear Juno's screams.
Yeah,
quite visceral screams. We don't see what happens to her,
but she's dead.
You shouldn't assume things in life. You should assume and just go with the fact she has been
killed,
absolutely destroyed by these.
I was about to say, you're a little bit kind of far right there.
No, I am on the right actually, but you're on the right here. I completely forgot there were two endings to this film.
So the good ending is the one we get, which is Sarah escapes.
Mm-hmm.
She manages to get back to the car. She's covered in blood. She drives off down the road.
Does she just?
She drives off recklessly down the
Flies
road,
off
bites it everywhere. Like, oh my god, don't escape the cave and the creatures just to crash and die.
Rolls the car.
She pulls in, she's floods of tears.
Emotional as hell.
Yeah. We get a silly little jump scare with a truck going past, just blaring the horn.
To then another jump scare.
Yeah. Well, then she kind of wakes up and she's in the fucking cave still.
No. The other jump scare of dead Juno in the passenger seat.
Oh, yeah.
Looking like Sadako from The Ring.
And then she's back in the cave.
Delirious as hell.
Her daughter's there.
Yeah.
Her daughter's got a birthday cake. And then it kind of pans back.
That's a great
she's going
shot.
to die. It pans away. We can see there are creatures around her.
Yeah.
She's stuck in the cave still, and fuck it, end film.
Yeah, she hasn't managed to escape.
It's a bleak ending.
Completely bleak, and how it should be.
Yeah.
That shot's great as well, where it's the cake, and then it pans out, and it's just her looking at a torch, her lit torch. She's completely lost her mind. She's delirious. It's brilliant. Apparently, Americans didn't like that.
The Americans didn't get... The ending for the Americans was she escaped in the car. Yeah?
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So they don't like subtitles. They don't like bleak endings. They need remakes of everything. What are we doing, America? What are we doing? And this is a British film as well.
It's a great film.
It's a great film.
It's a wonderful film.
I'm glad I picked it because I haven't seen it in so long, and I was super excited to rewatch it.
We've got the two different poster designs as well. I mean, the poster
yes,
that I picked,
the one you got
that
here,
looks like a skull.
It's genius.
It's based on a work of art. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a famous artist who basically did the same thing using naked women to make a skull.
Yeah.
And then there was a man kind of sat next to it looking kind of pensive, but we can't show it on YouTube because when I say naked women, there are tits on display.
Yeah, of course.
But they did a similar thing with Silence of the Lambs.
Did they?
I don't know if it was to do with the poster, but the skull design on the beetle and stuff. But I'm pretty sure the poster...
On the Death Head Moth.
Yeah.
Moth.
That's a real thing. But I'm pretty sure that the
I've got
original
one out
Silence
there.
of the Lambs poster had a kind of appearance of a skull as well.
Are you thinking of Ghost Ship? With the
yes, it was Ghost Ship
with the skull on the ship.
No, I think there was. It might not have been the original poster, but I think there was, because Buffalo Bill was chopping up women. I think they might have done a female body parts skull motif.
Oh, interesting. Poster. Okay.
But anyway, so it's a design that's been done before, but it looks great. But your one as well. The way the poster you picked up is lit.
They both give off, I think, very different impressions of the film.
Yeah.
With it being the skull and with her screaming, and in theory, I guess the left and the right and the bottom, the chin, are kind of like laying dead, like motionless. And I think there's some of the creatures knocking around the borders of.
You have to look.
You have to look carefully, but this comes across much more of a horror.
Yeah.
This one comes across more of we're trapped in the cave.
Yeah.
I'm just trapped in the cave. They really do give off different impressions.
Here.
Yeah, I was just standing here. I was just asking myself, why won't Tom Cruise come out the cave?
So I pulled out my ass.
It's superb. Like I said, I haven't watched it in maybe 10 years. Unfortunately, it's not on any streaming services. I feel like you have to sign up for BFI. I think it's on BFI. Gone on high seas. But I will be looking for Blu-ray for collection because it is a great one to watch over every couple of years, I think. I think British horror, it doesn't get enough credit. I don't think there's not a big British horror isn't as big these days as American horror.
No.
But when you do get a film like this, I think it deserves a lot more praise. Unfortunately, sequels tend to come along because that's how businesses work. If they do well, we got to do a sequel.
Yeah, because this was made for like 2 million, maybe?
Couple of mil.
And it made like 30 odd?
Maybe more, yeah, maybe more. I think the sequel, which we'll get into next, is 2009.
Yeah, it's 4 years later.
Which is quite a while.
Okay.
It's quite a while. Anything else you want to bring to the table with the Descent? Solid movie. Absolutely
great movie. Yeah, I mean, visually fantastic. Everything, the set design, the characters.
No one's unlikable, really.
No, Juno is the closest to being unlikable, but you can at least understand where she's coming from with her bad decisions.
Yeah, she's completely not mentally there after what's happening.
Yeah, but the main problem with her is going into the unmarked cave, but not telling anyone else.
Oh,
first.
from that, yes, that perspective, yes, completely. Yeah. That's.
But yeah, that's irresponsible.
Yeah,
and not fair on her friends. But no, it's a really weird film in that when you play a video game, you often, depending on the game, have to really focus on your supplies.
Mm-hmm.
I've got X number of bullets in this game.
Yeah.
I've got to make. Oh, my character has to eat, or we're doing a swimming bit. I've got to make sure to come up to breathe.
Yeah.
This film gets that all across. All of their supplies are finite.
Oh yeah.
And the supplies include fucking light. There is a finite amount of light they have access to.
Unless they see phosphorus on a rock.
Yeah, which is, you do get
bioluminescence.
Yeah. But the fact that really comes across is a huge thing.
There's a time limit with their lives in this film.
Yep.
If the creatures weren't there, this time limit is still there.
Yeah. They still have to find a way out.
Yeah, that just adds to the intensity. Solid, superb film.
Brilliant.
Yeah, highly recommend if you've gotten this far into the podcast, listen to our discussion on it and still never seen it, go watch it. All right, let's do it. Let's get on to part 2.
No, let's not.
Part 2. The balls to call it part 2.
No. Before we get on to this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have breaking news?
You know, when you get two films that kind of are made completely separately, but they're very similar, like Armageddon and Deep Impact.
Yes, with Deep Impact being the superior film.
Yep. Or with Dante's Peak and
Dante's
Volcano.
Inferno.
No, Dante's Inferno.
Oh, yeah,
is
no,
the
it's not
poem.
Dante's
Dante's
Inferno.
Peak is the
Dante's Peak.
film. Yeah, Dante's Peak and Volcano.
Volcano, the better film, in my opinion.
I disagree. Dante's Peak is a better film, but Volcano is incredibly fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, same thing happened with The Descent.
Okay.
There was a film released in 2005 called The Cave.
Yes.
With a $30 million budget.
What?
And a couple of actors who I recognised.
I never saw The Cave.
Daniel Day Kim.
Oh, Jin.
Yeah, there we go. And I can't remember her name, but she's the lead female doctor in Deep Blue Sea.
Oh, yeah, who sacrifices herself at the end. Yeah.
And she's in Dread as Mama, lead baddie in Dread. Anyway.
That's... Oh, fuck me, she's in Game of Thrones. I can't remember her name.
Lena Headey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lena Headey is Mama in Dread.
Oh, okay. In which case it was this. Yeah. So, so Lena Headey was in Deep Blue Sea, apparently.
Are you sure?
Oh, I might be mistaken.
Anyway, The Cave.
Yeah. So after watching The Descent and learning there was another film from the same year with the same premise, I watched The Cave. So,
okay.
The Cave has a massive problem partway through with lighting. The idea is that I'm going for it very briefly.
Yeah, go for it.
So you've got a scientist who has discovered in I think Romania maybe, this big cave system.
Yep.
So he calls in these cave divers, he knows, because there's a river underground, there's a load of flooded stuff. So he calls in the cave divers and they go exploring. So they all go into the cave and they decide we're going to set up base camp here. And you think it's well lit, but then you see they've got this giant balloon type thing that's lighting up. They raise it up, and then so it lights up the whole cavern. Okay, they're explaining the light.
Interesting. Yep.
But there's also loads of science bollocks. Like, we've got these rebreathers so we can stay underwater for 24 hours. Like, fuck off. Okay. But anyway.
Yeah.
The idea there is that you think it's a caving film, and then they start getting attacked by creatures.
Yeah.
Same premise.
Yeah.
These creatures are mutants, and they've got like claws and they can fly and they can swim underwater. It doesn't matter. Anyway, one of the lead guys gets attacked. He starts slowly mutating because the creature's DNA is in him, and then blah blah blah. And they end up escaping, a few of them. And one of the women at the end, they meet up with this other guy in like a marketplace, and then you see her eye is mutated. Like, oh my god, she's a mutant! And then she runs away. That's the end of the film. It's shit. But
sounds fun.
Same idea.
Sounds fun.
Problem is that partway through the film they figured we need to see things, so more light. But then the next scene, loads of darkness, really important, lots of dark. So sometimes they cared, sometimes they didn't.
But they had reason for the lighting?
No, not always. That was the issue. So anyway, yeah, I just thought another film with the same premise.
Interesting. No,
Tom, you know the way sometimes that films are made, but they have the same premise, but they're different films from the same time.
Yes.
There was a film released in 2005 called The Cavern.
How many are you going through?
There's only these two.
The Cavern,
The Cavern.
okay.
Now, The Cavern...
did that come out the same year as The Descent?
Yeah, same year as The Descent, and as The Cave.
Did The Cave come out the same year as that? Oh my
2005.
God.
Now, I watched this one as well. The Cavern was originally released as Within, but it's renamed The Cavern.
I like Within. That's a good name.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I don't.
This film is an hour and 20 minutes long, and for 20 minutes they don't get in the fucking cave.
80 minutes is on the two films under. We could have done...
It's awful. So
they don't get in the cave
for the first 20 minutes. They drive there in these bumpy trucks. They're in Kazakhstan for some reason. They're all Americans, apart from the two Kazakh guys who work there, who are their guides. They find these kind of caves that no one's ever been in before, and they camp outside for the first until the next morning when they're going to go caving.
Yeah.
And I'll just watch it thinking, okay, there is a fire in their camping area. That's great. They've also hung up loads and loads and loads and loads of lights. I'm thinking, you are not preserving your light.
Nope, that's right. Yeah, you're wasting
the fire would have
been...
Anyway, they go in the cave, and weird stuff happens. They parasail down a big incline, and then when they're down there, the guy who's left up there, one of the Kazakhs, gets killed. His body gets thrown over. And then the rope comes over as well. And then we see a big boulder being pushed over the hole they came down just to block it up. But the thing is, all the light in here is from their torches that they've got with them. But as the boulder gets pushed over more and more, it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And then as it's over, it goes pitch black. None of the light is coming from up there.
It's coming from them.
The boulder blocking the hole shouldn't change the light at all.
It's coming from them.
Yes.
So then how does the light...
They're already a mile underground, but apparently the boulder being moved over the hole has put all the light out, which makes no fucking sense.
So then how does the light come back?
Oh, no, then it cuts to them on the ground, because that was looking up at the hole. All the lights are on, they're fine. I don't know.
Lighting.
But then when their lights flicker, that means that the creature's getting close.
Oh, no. No.
Because the creature is kind of like magical or something. And the caves are slightly magnetic somehow or something. So if their lights go too close to the cave, they're like, also so don't go near the walls, go in the middle of the cave. And if your lights flicker, that means a creature's coming. So this mythical creature with his magic light flickering powers is a guy whose plane crashed 20 years ago and he's been living in the cave.
What?
With no light. He's been living in the dark in the cave. He's killed all the men. He's left the 2 women alive. They're knocked out. They wake up in his lair, naked, covered in animal furs.
Yeah.
They find a wing of a fucking plane. He's dragged the wing into his lair. Don't know why.
No, perfectly fine.
They find like a little photo of a kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, well, that kid would be about 25 by now.
Did he eat the kid?
That's it. No, the kid is him.
Oh, it's him.
Yeah.
So as a kid, he brought the plane.
I don't know. They don't explain this bollocks, but it gets worse.
Yeah.
He takes off his mask, because of course he has a mask. He lives in a cave with no one around him. His face is half burned because the plane crashed, that's fine. He's like, rah, 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 rah. He then kills...
The Phantom
no, this gets worse. He kills one of the women and then just starts raping the other one, and that's the end of the film. And you're like, what the fuck? What was this horseshit?
This is The Cavern.
The Cavern.
Does this feel like a competently made film, like production-wise?
No.
So it's a B movie, like shitty.
I don't know. It felt made for TV, but some of this shit was awful. Like
the cave felt
when they're
proper.
having their name. Sorry, their camp out before the cave for the night before. 2 of them sneak into like the mouth of the cave just to have sex, but they're not using a Steadicam.
Oh.
So when they stop, the camera is still kind of moving a bit.
Yep. Gotcha.
And it's at points they then go to like a first person cam.
Yep.
But it's really fucking shaky. And because it's not found footage, it just seems shit.
Yeah, you kind of need one or the other.
Yeah.
Really.
But in the descent, when there was a cave in, they didn't shake the camera.
No.
But here, the monster's coming. Shake the camera. Also, the monster, who is a human who has been there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Not that's me, a human. The noises are clearly monster noises.
He's tried to be a monster.
No, but it's not being made by a human.
Oh, okay.
You know the way the T-Rex in Jurassic Park was like an elephant played backwards or something? It's clearly they've used sound effects to make this monster roar that a human could not make, but the monster is a human in a magnetic cave with his magical powers to make the lights flicker. It was horrendous. It's got, I think, 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
So what was the reason you watched these 2 films again? Just
literally because they were 2 films with the same premise as The Descent.
Yeah.
People go caving in an unexplored cave, get attacked by creatures.
The one film I would add to that, and I know you like it, and I think it came out a long time after, and I'm a fan of it as well, The Ruins.
Oh, The Ruins is brilliant.
Ruins is good.
But that was 2011, I think.
Yes, I think it's a lot.
So I was specifically going to the same year as
I was thinking the same
premise. There were 2 other films with similar premises.
Yeah. Wow.
Ruins is
good. Ruins is good fun. Yeah. Bleak ending.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bleak.
Pretty bleak film.
Yeah.
But similar to Descent, we get an early compound fracture.
Yeah.
Guy falling.
But we actually get location, though, which is good.
Not Peru. Maui.
South America.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Descent Part 2.
The balls to call it Part 2, because to me that insinuates there's going to be a Part 3. And continue. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe they were hoping it would be better
received. If you've made it this far into the episode, especially more so for the video.
I mean, literally only for the video.
For the video,
right now,
yeah.
You might have noticed that we're now incredibly well lit.
Actually, if you're in the audio listeners, you might be able to hear that we're well lit.
You can hear the light.
It's on purpose because this film is some of the worst lighting for its specific set pieces I've seen.
I mean, we mentioned how good the lighting was in The Descent. It's dark, it's gloomy, and the light we see on screen is coming from what the characters have. It's their torches, it's their glow sticks, it's their flares.
Yeah.
All the light that the film uses to film by comes from the characters' light sources.
Yep.
The Descent Part 2,
everywhere.
All the characters glow like Mr. Burns.
I don't know how many times I was going.
I bring you light.
I don't know how many times I pointed out. There's a light on her head. Where's that? There's a light on her shoulder. There's a light on that. Where are the?
I'd never seen this before.
No, neither had I. I figured let's do it.
You were about an hour ahead of me.
Yes, we were watching the same night. Yeah.
I sent you a few photos of my screen. So what the fuck is this? So the light specifically when they find hanging body.
Yeah. In over the ravine. Yes, that's the worst offender. Yeah. That is the worst offender because you think back, and we mentioned it when we talked about The Descent, not half an hour ago, about that scene, about how dark it was.
Yeah.
And we said we'll come back to that. That scene, it's so lit up and it's lit from below. And what they also do, it's lit from maybe below off camera, but there's clearly water below because you see the water reflection.
It feels like it's been swimming pool type lights. The ripple,
you
and
see
the
ripple
blue
above,
tint.
But everything is anyway. Yeah. Anyway, The Descent Part 2, 4 years later in 2009.
It was made 4 years later, but it's set the same fucking couple of days.
Like a day or two after.
So yeah, Sarah has escaped, covered in blood. Covered in blood. Important plot point. She's covered in blood. Covered in blood because she was. She's come out of the fucking blood pool in the first film. She is covered in fucking blood. She goes to the police are there. And the police are like, oh, okay.
Wait, are you describing the plot?
Yeah. Just quickly, though, because...
but do we not...
This is...
okay.
A bit more of it.
Okay.
The police test the blood on her and find, you've got A positive. There's type A blood. That's Juno's blood type. Okay.
The deputy makes a great point there, though. Loads of people around here have got A+ blood.
No, but specifically, it's definitely Juno's blood. Yeah, oh, God.
Yeah.
But she's... As you said at the end of the first film, her mind is snapped.
Oh, it's gone.
She's gone.
It's gone. Absolutely
gone. So they're asking her what's happened. She won't respond. She's just catatonic. She is terrified.
Yeah.
So what's the logical thing to do? Let's drag her into the fucking caves.
Well, she has amnesia. We go with the amnesia plotline.
Oh, God.
And she, throughout the film, it starts to click what's going on. With the wonderful plot device of amnesia. Did you, to begin with, though, so we got the young female deputy and the dick.
Old man cop.
I got really weird vibes from the way he was portraying his character because I'm like, the way he was acting, the way his character was coming across was like, are you on the level? Is there something dodgy about you?
I didn't get that at all.
He came across like sincere at times and then he came across a bit dodgy. I don't know. That was just, maybe it was the acting.
I'll be honest, I didn't get that.
You did not care, did you?
I went into this film with an open mind. I wanted to like it.
Same.
It's better than The Cave and it's better than The Cavern.
Well, that's not saying much, right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So they go into the cave with some experienced cave divers and cavers.
Very forgetful.
Yeah, but they're experienced.
They are experienced.
They have lights, they have torches, they have glow sticks, they have all the lights that you would need, and some big fucking film lights as well.
Yes, they brought the spotlights with them. Yeah.
It's a shame this wasn't a Fox movie, because you could talk about the searchlights.
Yeah.
But, no, it's a path.
I've never known how to pronounce it. I think it's Pathe.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering that.
But that's the French word for too much light. Possibly, I don't know.
Clearly.
Okay. So they go into the caves.
How did they go in, though? This is what bothered me.
They're going through a mine entrance.
An abandoned old mine.
Yeah. So, in the first film, no one's ever been in these mines. In the second film, they used to mine here.
Yeah.
It was a fucking mine.
In a completely different terrain.
Yeah.
This is a completely different location.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like flatland.
Yeah. No, nowhere near.
There's no mountains around here.
In the first film, we thought it was Scotland. In the second film, this is clearly not. Although I'm pretty sure it was probably filmed in Scotland.
This might as well be like Idaho, somewhere in the Midwest.
The first film was set in the Nevada desert. In the second film, it's in Alaska. But it's the same.
But it's the same, really, if you really think about it. But the mine itself.
If you go deep enough underground, everywhere's the same.
That's what Jamiroquai said.
Did he? Oh, no, he did. Oh, that's your favourite film.
It is. The lift going down to the mine. There's no I'm in an R in. It's just, this doesn't matter if it's been abandoned or used in how long.
Also, it works. There's still electricity going to this abandoned mine.
Works absolutely fine. But it's shown by the old man who finds Sarah.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. It's not important.
Old man.
Old man.
Yeah.
So they go to the mine.
Yeah, and they
Into the cave.
They say to the sheriff, "Oh, don't bring your gun, because if that goes on here, it'll be terrible."
Don't bring
he's
it.
like, "Well, I'm the sheriff. I have a gun." Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he's bringing his gun no matter what.
Yeah. He's
So
a sheriff.
it's the sheriff, his deputy.
Yeah, it's his Second Amendment right to have a gun, and you can't take it off him out of his cold, dead hands.
Yes. But what you mentioned
There could have been some school children on the ground, Tom.
There could have been.
Yeah, needs a gun.
And he's American, so he probably would have popped them.
Yeah.
Like you said, this is like a day or two after.
Yeah.
So the report has clearly gone in from the other cave that they weren't in.
Yeah.
That they haven't come back. They haven't made contact. So they're going out to
I've
search
just
for them.
worked out the start of the fucking film. At the start of the film,
well,
at the start of the film,
they're in a different cave.
they're in a different. The researchers, sorry, the cave divers are looking for them.
Yeah.
They're looking for Juno and
Yeah,
that lot.
yeah.
Where they originally said.
Yes.
I didn't realise that watching the film.
Yes.
So that's where Scantley had said they were going to be.
Yes.
They didn't show up. They went looking for them. It turns out they were in a completely different cave.
And then Sarah
they all get
turns
sent
up.
across,
Sarah turns up completely in a different location.
covered in blood.
And they're like, wait, she's meant to be here, not over there. Let's go. And then they all
realised.
group up. And we're like, Sarah, you're coming with us. We don't trust you. We're going to find out.
No choice. You're coming with
We're
us.
going to find out what the fuck happened down there.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a bit Is that not in your wonderful arts and crafts? We should probably watch that, right?
Not quite, yeah. Oh, we haven't watched it yet. Oh, we haven't watched it yet.
No, of course. You've been sat here. You know we haven't watched it.
Sorry. Okay, so
All right, folks. Let's get into
midway through the start of the film, let's watch the amazing plot device.
Descent 2. The single survivor from the first film is found by the police,
How am I meant to tell who's who?
It'll all become clear, maybe.
Okay.
and the police take her into the caves along with a few cavers to try and find her friends.
They just swap position.
A cave-in causes them to become trapped, and they can't get out the way they came in, forcing them to find a new way out. They are hunted by cave-dwelling creatures, killing them off one by one until one sole survivor is left. They are then also probably attacked, but the film ends, we can't say for sure. The end.
It's the same plot!
It is basically the same film. It really is, with less interesting characters.
Yeah.
Way less interesting characters.
The cop gets startled, fires his gun, it causes an avalanche, a cave-in.
They get split up.
They can't get out the same way, they have to go and find a way out.
How do we get the reveal this time of the...
It's the worst fucking reveal ever.
I can't remember. Is it via the camera again? Because they find the camera.
I don't give a fuck. What happens is... Do you remember the old thing from when we were in our teens? It was a very early kind of... It wasn't a meme, but it was a fun video. And it was just a car in the distance, slowly driving along a road.
Oh, yeah. The big jump scare. Yeah.
That was the reveal of the crawlers. The first time we see one, they're looking around with the camera, and then it just literally from below them, bleh,
Yeah.
with its arms up, going, bleh, and then runs up. Fuck off.
Yeah. This film has a lot of those jump scares, especially even at the end.
But they're shit. They're so shit.
They are shit, because you know they're coming.
But this... The first time we saw the creature in the descent... The first time we saw it at all was through the camera in the distance, looking a bit kind of weird.
Did I just see that?
She turns back. Yeah.
Did I just see that?
I
Yeah.
saw something. No, you didn't. And then when we see them properly, it's the camera standing directly behind them.
You do
and then
not
attacks.
see that coming.
No.
You do not see that
The
thing
creature
standing.
is stationary.
Yeah.
We move our vision to see the creature that is standing there. The creature doesn't just go, bleh, and with its arms up, because...
This film really angered you.
The creature is blind.
Yeah.
Okay? It has no idea of, line of sight.
No, why would it suddenly
Why is
do
the
a jump
creature
scare?
ducking down?
Yeah.
Ducking down like this. Okay, when they look at me, I'm going to jump up with my arms in the air. It makes no sense.
It doesn't know what it's looking at.
No, but also, why would it just jump up and...
Yeah. Yeah, the creatures are handled really badly in this sequel. They really are. Especially we get a new one. We get the alpha at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Big boy.
The alphas.
You gotta get a new one.
It's for merchandising rights. You can sell a toy that's slightly bigger.
I mean, they did that in the 80s and 90s where you could sell toys of aliens, RoboCop, and Predators to kids.
So I did
you took notes for this one, right?
I had to. I got so annoyed.
I mean, off the get-go, Sarah being alive ruins it. Because as we said, the bleak ending is far better.
So, 27 minutes and 20 seconds.
Look at timestamps. Wow.
Just for this one.
Okay.
Because I want you to put it on screen during the edit.
Okay.
27:20. There is a very clear smudge on Sarah's kind of the side of her mouth and her cheek.
Mm-hmm. Is it chocolate?
It could be.
Okay.
Maybe she was eating her own shit. I don't know. There's a smudge there. And it's quite big as well. And then the camera cuts and it's gone. There is no smudge.
Yep.
But then there's another camera cut. The smudge is back.
Brilliant.
It's just really shit continuity.
Gotcha.
It was like they redid some of the other shots on a later, like a callback type thing, and then just didn't put the makeup on.
Someone got the chocolate.
Yeah.
Who's the chocolate? Yeah.
I then had my thing about the first jump scare being that video of the car driving in the distance, because that was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. I get that.
And I put this movie is the opposite of claustrophobic.
Because, the lighting.
The only time in this whole film where you felt, for me, where I felt that there was an issue with kind of being trapped in a small space was when she was trapped in the cave.
I agree.
She
is she's trapped, surrounded by boulders, can barely move. And I didn't mind the little snippets of a creature
that was really good.
Scuttling along.
The best use of the creature.
Yeah.
You kind of see it in the background, or you see it kind of through the rocks, and it's trying to get to her, and then she's trying to escape. That was good. That was the best part of the film.
She does eventually escape.
Yep, and she stomps the creature.
Yes, she does. Yes, no. This Descent's gory. This film's gory as well, but it feels like the gore is done for shock value on purpose.
It's done for the sake of it.
For the sake
gore
of it, shock value. Gore, because, like you just said, she kills this creature via kicking a rock out, which then lowers this boulder falls and crushes its head. They get a nice good zoom in on that. Nice,
and it kind of head explodes. Also, for some reason, in the day since we last saw the creatures, they've now developed this new ability where they just drool slime everywhere.
It's horrible, isn't it?
That wasn't in the first film.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But we need something that can drop out of their mouths to announce to us they're on the roof.
Yeah, because otherwise, you have to be able to look at your hand. And then
it's like the alien from Alien. Yeah. They drool a bit, but at least they always did. It didn't just happen in the sequel.
Yeah. What have I got written down here? We're looking at our notes basically because of the fact the plot is near enough identical. Things happen a lot around the same time frames.
Yeah, they encounter
a lot more creatures
a lot sooner as well.
Oh, and a lot more.
Yeah. At one point, he's using his camera so he can see around, but you can see everything.
Oh my god, the camera! So that's used in the first film where it's pitch black.
But the first film they need to because it's really dark.
We need the infrared.
Yeah.
He just looked stupid. It was one of the cave divers, I believe.
Yeah, it'd be like me right now. That I can't see you, Tom. I'm going to have to put my phone into camera mode.
That's fine. I understand.
I can now see you.
Yeah. I'll put that clip up right now. He's panning with the camera, trying to look through the infrared, and the whole scene's lit up. The whole scene is just lit up.
If I remember rightly, the camera he's looking through doesn't take up the whole of the screen, so you can actually see the scene over the camera and see it visible anyway.
Oh, as in when you're in POV of him looking through the viewfinder.
Yeah. I think it doesn't fill up the whole screen. No, so I think you can still see around.
It doesn't. A couple of things I got here. Usually a sequel like this would be... I remember writing this down now. A safe sequel. Okay, so the first film was female-centric. The sequel would be male-centric, right? Similar to Hostel.
Bit of both.
Hostel, males in the first, females in the first, females in the second.
Males first, females second, and the third one...
I never saw the third in Vegas.
Third one... Genuine, I can't remember the whole film except for the beginning. It's got an amazing opening scene, like the opening 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay.
It's really good. The rest of the film, I can't remember.
Fair enough. So, safe sequel, you go for male expedition, for example, that go in on like this is what I came up with in my head quickly. Male expedition go in on a stag do, but they're all climbers. They all love, like, similar to the women in the first one. They all love this sort of shit. It's a stag do. Your main lead is the stag, obviously. They then encounter the monsters, maybe with a new version. You got to include a new creature, like we did with the Alpha. New version on their main lair, picked off one by one. We're left with the lead male. They then encounter Sarah down there, who is... But this is not 1 or 2 days after. This is a little bit... It's maybe a couple months. She's adapted.
Yeah.
and you encounter Sarah. That's as far as I got. That's a safe sequel. That is what might happen normally. That might have been better than this. New people. Yeah. Well, I mean, we do have new people, but yeah, that's what I wrote. I was thinking about that while watching this.
So another thing this film had was characters with different accents. They didn't need them. No. Because you could clearly see everyone in every scene. You can
tell, yeah.
But I wrote the Aussie girl's torch goes out, but there is still enough light to see by.
Yeah.
Yeah, big thing gone if her torch has gone out. But
well, she used the camera, so it's fine if her torch went out.
But no, her torch went out and she had nothing, but she could still... She was stumped. Oh my god, I can't see anything. But she could see everything.
Do we need to talk more about the lighting? Oh, we've here and there about the lighting, but that is the
it's awful.
It is awful in this film. It's if they fixed the lighting, would this film be better? Like more,
it'd be less offensive.
It would be less offensive. It wouldn't still be a great film.
It would be scarier because it would be harder to see stuff.
Yeah, completely.
It might feel more claustrophobic.
You could see everything, everything. And we talk about this. I mean, I brought it up a lot. Say we watched
there's 3 moons outside.
Yeah, like we watched Dead Silence, and I'm like, there's a light over there. There's a light over there. It's still dark though.
Or The Conjuring,
Yeah,
we're outside, but there's 95 moons in the sky.
Yeah. I kind of now give that more of a pass because you're outside. Because the moon, when the moon's bright, the moon can really light you up.
They're in a cave.
They're
which is way underground.
Black.
The only light sources are light sources they have with them.
Helmet and whatever. Yeah, it is the most offensive thing of this film, I think.
Yeah.
The lighting.
Especially because of how well the first film did lighting.
I hate to use the term, but it is night and day. It is quite literally...
Oh, I'd say it's more day and night.
It is quite literally that. I didn't... The fact we hadn't both either seen this film as well threw me how bad the lighting was. I've never seen a trailer for this film. I didn't know
you got
about
my feelings on the film very quickly when I messaged you midway through saying, what the fuck is with this lighting?
Yeah. So what else have we got? What have we got here? Let's trust the guy who talked about his granddaddy going down the mine and not coming back. And they broke into this old abandoned mine just using the lift like it's fine. Yeah, we talked about that.
Sarah is trying to say, look, we go with the water. I'm going to follow the water. I got washed out last time. That's how I got out. And you're thinking, no, you didn't. Also, you were found covered in blood. If you were washed out in a river, it would have washed the fucking blood away. Yeah, a huge plot point is that you were covered in blood, and they found it was Juno's blood type.
Yes.
You didn't get washed out in a fucking river.
There was never a point of talking about the water in the first film.
No.
There was Juno using her, which I really liked, using her
lighter to try and
Zippo
see
the air.
Yep.
I like that. That was clever. But no, there was never a plot point of the water.
We haven't even mentioned they find Juno yet.
Oh, because we've got to get to that. The thing with the water, no, I don't know much about cave diving. I don't know much about... I'm no geographer, okay?
Let's ask this scientician. Well, he'll tell you.
Water goes down.
Yes, that's how water works. Gravity, mostly.
Now, please do correct me, and I'm probably going to come across sounding really stupid. But I just did not understand it personally. She's all about following the water, but if water is constantly going down and it will pull up as it does when they got to the pool, that was actually a very claustrophobic scene where her and the deputy are
in the shit.
Yes, no. Before that, there's very close-up shots, and there's about 30 centimeters of air above the water. They're very close-up claustrophobic shots. That's actually good. But the water, once they've gotten to the pool of water, where is the idea? What's the next idea? Where to go?
Well, she was saying that the water, she got washed out last time, so the water can come out.
Which we know she clearly didn't get washed out, but if it's pooling...
Well, no, you say, we didn't see it in the first film, but she is saying in the second film, she was washed out. She is trying to survive. She's not trying to die. She is telling you she was washed out. So we have to say, in kayfabe, she was washed out.
Kayfabe, more like. Hey! Zoom, zoom!
So she was following the river because she honestly, that is how she survived. She was washed out, apparently.
Apparently
still covered in blood.
It's so bright in here. This feels like completely different. First film, yep. Head cave was in a room by himself, insanely lit up. I think most of my notes are now, this is so lit up. This is so lit up.
They find Samantha's body hanging from the roof.
Kevin go.
Only this time it's incredibly well. It's insultingly well lit. Is how I wrote.
We mentioned it about the ripples from I guess, a river source below them, which they clearly didn't see and that we didn't see in the first film. Because in the first film, that setting, because of how dark it is, comes across that is such a deep ravine.
Yeah.
That you're terrified that she might fall. Doesn't matter in this one. You might fall into a little river. You might be okay. I'll put a side by side right now of the two shots, and you can see how insanely lit this specific shot is. You can probably get a similar
shot just with the body hanging.
So that's what I do. Yeah, so we'll put that right now so you can see. It's wonderful, isn't it? It's wonderful.
And then just do the simple shot of when they show the girl, the photo I sent you.
The photo you sent me,
standing.
Yeah, I'll put that up now.
She needs sunglasses.
Once Sarah, because we're not going to go plot by plot, bit by bit. They've all split up. Cave divers are dead. Doesn't matter about them. Main cop is on his own.
Yep.
We'll come back to him. Yeah, we'll come back to him in a minute. Sarah and Deputy are together. Once they've gotten out the pool of water, she does a selfie video.
A video for her daughter in case she doesn't find her daughter.
Yeah, on an old Nokia phone.
But of course, the phone was in a little plastic bag and tied up, so it's survived the water. That's not a problem. I said this to you. I sent you a fucking photo because she is doing a self-shot film quickly with a video for her daughter. Doesn't find you. And it is so bright.
So bright.
She is washed out by the light.
Yeah.
The light source is a torch that's not on her face.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Did you notice, though, just before she recorded the video, and I picked up on this, she had like her cave diving suit on, or whatever it is, a coat, basically. It was a big, tight coat. She takes it off, and she's got a police uniform on. Dry as a bone.
Just make it
dry as a bone. Her shirt was dry as anything.
Oh, no, that would work. Like diving suits are neoprene, and neoprene is waterproof.
Yeah.
So if she was wearing clothing under her neoprene diving suit, when she took it off, it wouldn't be wet from water. It would be fucking sweaty, but it wouldn't be wet from the water.
Even from submerging fully.
Yes.
I'm not giving them a pass on that, though.
No, a neoprene diving suit, which is what you wear if you're going like Arctic diving.
Yeah.
It stops the water touching your skin, and you don't get wet.
Okay.
And it stops you. Another reason you use it for caving is that it helps prevent hypothermia because it keeps your body heat trapped in.
Look at this guy defending this film.
The idea of wearing a police uniform under it is fucking ridiculous.
That's because there was no time, Nick. There was no time. They had to go.
You would wear a t-shirt under it.
Well, we didn't
Not
skip
a full uniform.
We didn't skip time. We went from looking in the wrong cave. I think this is like the same day.
Yeah.
Or a day later. We went from the looking in the wrong cave to Sarah's location to Sarah in the hospital to straight into the cave. Maybe a day.
I thought she was in the police cell.
Well, it was on like a hospital style bed. There was no time. There was no time to get changed. Pool of shit.
My problem there.
Seeing the creature shit.
I didn't care about that. My problem was that they are in this. Basically, it's the creature's giant latrine. It's where they all come, and the top of them go shit into this hole.
Yeah.
They're fully submerged. They come up, and they're like, "Oh, it's a bit weird." And then one of them goes, "You know what? I don't think this is actually water.
Yeah.
I don't think it's water. What is it? I have no idea." And you see a creature shit, and you think, okay, if you are sitting fully submerged in piss and shit, and you've not realised it's not water, yeah, it would smell a bit. Also, it's so well lit you can see. But they didn't work out from the stench that they were in literal shit.
Even going into a portaloo.
They had to see the creature shit before they realised it was shit.
That may also come across as like treating the audience like they're stupid. Like audience watching it going, are they? Oh.
In caves, shit doesn't stink. It's a well-known fact I just made up.
Creature shit don't stink.
No, not as piss.
They think their shit don't stink. Okay. But treating the audience like they're absolute idiots and then needing them to go, oh, he's shitting. Oh, it's shit. Oh, I understand now.
And then the character's like,
because the characters didn't work it out, so I didn't work it out. Yeah, you go from the pool.
The first film has the blood pool. This film has the shit
Exactly. You go from the pool of blood to this.
So we can't do blood again. It's been done. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
we'll have two people in the shit because it's a number 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This whole film's a pool of
They
shit.
find Juno. Let's get on to Juno. She's alive. She's kind of bandaged up her leg a bit.
With a little bit of fabric in her belt. She's
fine.
fine. Looking sexy as ever still.
She's fine.
She's walking fine. She took on
She has a slight limp every now and then. It's not permanent.
It was when she remembers.
Her selling isn't great.
No. She took on the 10 crawlers or more.
Killed them all.
Yep.
She's a badass,
fine.
I told you. She's the final girl.
She's absolutely fine. That is one of the worst things about this film. I said one of, there's many, but the fact that she is still alive.
Is that the cop is kind of still, and there's a creature coming up to the cop trying to kill him, and then the pickaxe comes through the back of the creature, the back of the head, out the front, and it's Juno. And you're like, because bearing in mind, as I said, we've not watched this film before, when Juno appeared, that's when I text you, what the fuck?
Yeah, I knew it was that. I knew it was that scene. Because I worked out the time frame where you were, The way she comes into focus, though, in the camera, I had a split second of like, is she turning? Because her face didn't look that human. It was actually dark.
Yeah.
It wasn't that lit up. And then she comes into screen and knows she's absolutely fine with makeup on and whatnot.
She survived in the dark for a couple of days with no light source, with just an axe. She has managed to
Don't know if
survive.
she's still got her Zippo or not, but either way, she's fine. She's
Probably
cool.
would have run out by now.
She's chill. She's cool. She's having a good time. She's exploring the cave.
All you
She
have to
wanted
do is
explore
be
it.
in total darkness for about 20 minutes and you have night vision. She eats her carrots.
I wonder, because in this film it's so lit up. In the previous film it was so dark. Juno's now been in both the same cave, but
Juno found the light switch for the caves.
yes,
that's
what I'm thinking. So I got it. There we go. Yeah. So Juno's with us for the rest of the film.
They managed to meet up. So
Cop handcuffs Sarah.
Cop and Sarah meet up with Juno and Cop.
Yep.
And the cop is convinced that Sarah's trying to run away and escape, and that she killed her friends. So he handcuffs himself to her with one of those ridiculous movie handcuffs, with a really long chain. You only see those in films, TV shows, and pro wrestling.
Yeah.
That is
I
Foley.
agree. Yeah, you do.
The chain is just silly and long.
Now, there's an attack which then results in the cop hanging off the edge by the handcuff.
That's not because of an attack. That's because they're fucking idiots. It's because they're going across a bridge of kind of precariously balanced rocks. Yeah. And the first one's like, I think it's Juno first. Juno's like, okay, one at a time, goes across. And then the police cop, the lady cop, goes across. And then Sarah's like, all right, uncuff me so I can go across. He's like, no, you're staying with me. I'm not letting you go. And so he weighs as much as Juno and Sarah combined.
Yeah.
He's a big
guy.
He's a sheriff.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He's got
them big boys.
Yeah.
So he goes across with her, and of course it collapses. He dives to hold onto the edge. He's almost ripping her hand off.
We see the creatures starting to crawl up beneath him.
Yeah. And then Juno goes, cut it. And to me, that is cut the handcuff chain. It's really fucking long. Hit it once with the axe, it'll split. She's like, oh, okay, I guess she means cut off his arm below the handcuff.
Quite literally picking into, like a pickaxe, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Could they, 3 of them pulled him up?
Probably.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Quite possibly. Well, anyway, they cut his hand off. His arm, he falls with the creatures.
And they throw his hand out after. Gives himself a high five.
Yeah, it's left with the 3 of them in a somewhat similar finale room in the first one where they spot the exit.
Yeah, they spot some natural light coming through. Oh, how it gets mixed up with other light, but yeah. And so, they start. There's just creatures there, so they're being very quiet. They're trying to
sneak past them. Yeah,
and then
the alpha.
Then we get the unnecessary jump scare of the cave diver we thought was dead. Is alive, and he grabs him, and then she screams, and it's like, oh, well, fuck. Well, now we're going to have to fight all the creatures.
We'll have a big old tussle with them, yeah.
Because, of course, the creatures decided after killing this cave guy, or not killing him, after incapacitating him, to drag him right to the very entrance where they come in normally. This is our bone room. This is where we keep the bones.
This is the boning room. I just remembered, actually, way back to the beginning, we find the bodies. So like, we find the bodies in position of the girl.
They find bodies of the others who have died.
Yeah. I think specifically.
I don't think they find Holly's. I don't recall them finding Holly's body.
No, they find Scandi.
Beth.
They find Beth. They find Scandi.
Yep, because she's in the cave.
Yeah.
And then they find
the one hanging.
Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah, which, Holly's the only one they didn't find because they feasted on her. Yeah, they pretty much feasted on her. So in the final room, then the Alpha turns up. I'm going to call him the Alpha.
In an entire fucking deer.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if they go out in the daytime. I would assume not. Highly assume not.
They clearly did because he's come in from dragging in the deer.
Yeah, but do they venture out as far? Or, as we see right at the end, do they just pop out, grab what's been left for them?
Oh, yeah, they're fed.
Grab what's been left for them. I hated that plot point at the end. So after the fight, Sarah sacrifices herself, does she not?
Yeah, so fight. Juno gets her throat slit.
Yeah.
No, not a throat. She gets
a stomach. Yeah.
Almost disemboweled by the Alpha. She knows she's about to die. She helps Sarah kill the Alpha. But then all Sarah wants is for the lady cop to survive so she can get home to her kid.
Yeah.
Because she lost her kid.
Yeah.
So
someone needs to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So she can see there's loads of crawlers coming up. So she just heroically just screams.
You're done.
She heroically screams, gets all their... Luckily, it's about to end. Gets all their attention.
Hang on, just hold that. I might be able to... Oh, I think the phone's actually overheated. No, it's off. It's fine.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, no, you see me.
We need a new webcam. Please, we need a new camera.
So yeah, she... Sarah screams, gets all the crawlers' attention. They all attack her, like just fucking rugby tackle her off screen. And Girl Cop survives, gets out. She immediately is like, oh my God, I'm so happy. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. The creatures still listen. And runs off, hides around the back of a tree because the creatures can see her otherwise. Gets her phone out and then turns and then bang, hit in the head with a shovel.
By old man from the beginning who rescued Sarah.
Yeah. Who then drags her unconscious body back to the mouth of the cave where she just got out of. And then she kind of wakes up and looks like, oh no. And then the creature jump scare. Blah!
Yeah, we get the slow zoom into the hole itself and we get the jump scare to end the film.
So I'm guessing the old man just feeds the creatures to stop them from coming out onto, like, kill the people on the surface. I don't know. Maybe that's his whole play. He's been feeding them for years to save the world. He's heroic.
There's so little depth to his character.
Doesn't make any sense as to why he took Sarah to the police.
Yeah.
He could have taken her straight to the fucking creatures again.
Yep. There's nothing to his character. There was nothing. No rhyme or reason. And it's not one of those cases of, we don't need to know everything. No, we kind of do with this guy, really. Nice, yeah. Something would be nice. I don't even know what his name was.
I mean, at least in what the fuck's it called?
I don't know.
In Lake Placid.
Oh.
Betty White's character. Bit odd, but we learn that what she's doing is she is feeding the crocodile. She feeds the crocodiles. That's all she does. But it gets explained. She feeds them. She likes crocodiles. Fuck you. I can do what I like. I'm an old lady.
She's Betty White. She can do what she wants.
Exactly.
It's Betty fucking White.
Yeah. I mean, sure, one day my husband was eaten by the crocodile, but, it's his fault for going near the crocodile. I'm not going to blame I'm not going to blame the crocodile. At least we explain why she's feeding it. What's this guy doing? Who is he?
It's a complete throwaway character who there's no need to be there. The Descent Part 2 is not a good film.
No.
It is an unnecessary film to a already superb film.
So here's the thing. Don't want to see a sequel. Do you know what I would love to have seen? Part 3 would have been a prequel. 100 years ago. I want to see...
The miners?
The old miners.
Yeah.
Where they leave that billet there. And I want to see... First of all, it'd be really fun watching them with the old
tech. Yeah, for sure.
Because there wouldn't be any torches. There'd be fucking candles and lanterns.
There'd be a canary.
They might well have a canary.
A little canary, yeah.
But it could be that they weren't the miners. They might have just been like cave divers. Oh no, they would have been probably searching for new mines to mine in, I guess. Yeah. But that would be interesting. I think
that would be interesting. That would be really interesting.
Period piece horror. Be weird.
Yeah, I suppose as well. You could also de-age the creatures, the mutant.
No, because the stuff that's happened to them has clearly happened over thousands of years. I mean, it's like they are blind. They still have eyeballs, but they are blind in the same way that we still have a coccyx. But,
yeah, sure. No, the minor story that's a really good idea. Hell, just should have done that instead of this film.
Yeah.
Not call it part 2. I don't know. Not
part 0.
No, yeah, or
-1.
Hollywood would go Origins.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
The Descent, Bloodlines.
Revengeance. No, that's the game. No, that's a really good idea.
Yeah, call it Ascent. Aha.
The Ascent. No,
that's not at all.
That wouldn't work. That's going up.
See, they could do a porn version, the Double Descent. I'm just thinking of Piranha 3 Double D.
Yeah. The Ascent into the Descent. Anyway, part 2. Huge disappointment.
Part 2 was a big descent down from part 1.
Huge disappointment. I'm glad we tacked it on.
Yeah.
Because if we did this as its own episode, it would have been an awful episode.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we tacked it on. I'm glad we've talked about it. The Descent and the Descent 2 are done. It's similar to when we did our Rec episodes. Go check them out, by the way.
We've also done Cave and Cavern.
Yeah, we've done the Cave. This is a 4-film episode. This has been great. Yeah. I'm in all, I'm glad we did the Descent.
It's a great film.
It's a brilliant film. Really, really good horror film. Horror. Scary is subjective. I will fully agree with that opinion. Like when people say this is the scariest film ever made, scary. Fine. To you, maybe. To me, maybe not. The Descent is a scary film.
It's unnerving.
It's unnerving, but not many films I find scary. It has scares.
It's a scary premise before there's even any monsters involved.
100%.
Incredible.
Yeah, 100%. It's rare to find these days. So, that's Descent. Next time we briefly mentioned there was your pick, Strange Harvest.
Strange Harvest.
Not Blue Harvest. Yeah. Strange Harvest. You mentioned this back in our 2025 wrap-up, so I'm looking forward to checking this out.
And after that, we've got 2 films under.
Aliens, 2020s.
Yep.
And then we'll be on to July, because I'm trying to get these back to monthly releases, monthly schedules. We'll keep it a bit more streamlined. We'll work out what we're going to do come next episode, and we'll give you a time frame then. So I think that's about it. Anything else you want to?
Well, if you want to get in touch with us,
you can do so.
The Dreadcastpodcast at gmail.com. What's that,
Tom? I believe it's the Dreadcastpodcast at gmail.com, as I just fill for time.
You can just fill for time. You can always leave a message under the YouTube videos. You can tweet us. Tom has a Twitter handle.
Nothing yet. Yes, and we're still calling it Twitter because we're not morons. It is search Dreadcast, underscore Dreadcast, as is the Instagram, as is the TikTok. Although TikTok is Dreadcast Clips, but you'll find it. We're the only one there. There's the Blue Sky as well, the Dreadcast. I do my best to post on these. It's very hard to post on all these social medias, but we are there. So come and interact with us.
And on Grindr, we are the Dreadcast as well.
Yes, there's about 10 profiles because I needed burner accounts. So. Yep. Anyway, until next time.
Way to win.
Yep, until next time, Strange Harvest. Go check it out, and we shall see you then. Ciao.
Au revoir.